To all my friends, present, past and beyond, especially those who weren't with us too long. Life is the most precious thing you can lose. While you were here, the fun was never ending. Life a minute was only beginning. Captain Corbin Nichols, this one for you! Yeah! Never get that feeling you can go on. Just remember the side it is that you're on. You've got friends with you till the end. If you're ever in a tough situation, we'll be there, no hesitation. Brotherhood's our rule, we cannot bend.
Fans, here the first 11s begin with the wayside Geo's Lions SC Chicago. Number 1, Juan Echeverry Cruz. Number 2, Kaya Karabayez Cowling. Number 4, Sora Shabata. Number 8, Krister Ninov. Number 8, Ilyas Umar. Number 10, Nazaruddin Benbella. Number 16, Gabriel Rodriguez. Number 18, Hugo Lorenzo. Number 23, Giannis Leklifi. Number 27, Santiago Samame. And number 28, Eric Morales. The Lions are coached by Carlos Reyes. And now the first 11 for your FC Milwaukee Torrent. Your captain, number 12, Jamie Lecomte. In goal, number 1, Gabriel Greenfield. Number 3, JJ Espinoza. Number 5, Roberto Rangel. Number 9, Gabe Vong. Number 10, Rodrigo Lasso. Number 20, Brandon Cope. Number 23, Giovanni Diaz. Number 45, Malik Cockings. Number 74, Ronaldo Lopez. And number 97, Javier Steinwasser. The Torrent are coached by Tyler Howard.
Please rise. And now, to honor America and all that it stands for, as well as our freedom and those who serve to protect it, the playing of our national anthem.
Happy Saturday from Hart Park. The Milwaukee Torrent look to get back into form and get some revenge over Geo's Lions SC Chicago. Hello from Wauwatosa. I am Trevor Hilson. Looking forward to this matchup here tonight. The Torrent are coming off a tough loss on Monday against the Wisconsin Conquerors. It was 2-0 at half in favor of the road side, and a Malik Cockings brace nearly got the Torrent to a point at the end of the game. There were 2 men sent off in that game. It was a wild finish, but nonetheless, they look to pick up a win at home here today. This is also a Geo's Lions team that beat the Torrent back at the end of May 2-0 down in Chicago. So the Torrent will look to get a little lick back as well this evening. As we look at the standings in the Central States Conference, everyone's chasing Michigan Rangers and FC Pride at the top. They're tied at 13 points. The Rangers with 3 better in the goal differential. That separates the two of them. And then right behind them is this Geo's Lions squad. The Torrent with 3 points today can even up that total with Geo's Lions SC, and a 3-0 victory would tie them in goal differential as well. We saw the starting lineup graphic moments ago, running through it ourselves. Gabriel Greenfield between the pipes for the Torrent. In net for Geo's Lions is Echeverry Cruz. In the outfield, the Torrent 4 at the back today. It's Brendan Kopp, JJ Espinoza, Malik Cockings, who had that brace on Monday. Robert Rangel is rounding out the back 4. The captain, Jamie Lecomte, in the middle with Javier Steinwasser. Gio Diaz playing an attacking mid role today. On the wings, Ronaldo Lopez, Rodrigo Lasso, and then Gabe Vaung up at the top. On the other side, Geo's Lions squad has Carabayas Cowling in the back with Gabriel Rodriguez, Samame, and Umar. On the wings is Sora Shibata and Eric Morales. Hugo Lorenzo, the captain, Nasruddin Ben Bella, the leading goal scorer for this team in black, in the middle with Chris Ninov. And then Yanis Laklifi at the top. Torrent in the home blue uniforms, Geo Lions in their visiting black. It's a warm one here at Hart Park today, and we are about to get underway. Ref blows the whistle. Here we go. Right away, Eric Morales to the back line, Gabe Rodriguez. His partner in the middle, Carabayas Cowling. Umar on the far wing. Quick ball up. It's off the hand of Ben Bella. Torrent with their first touches of the evening. Here's Kaup playing on the wing. Wingback finds Diaz in the middle. Fancy move to his right. Ronaldo Lopez going to reset in the back with Cockings. This Geo Lions squad coming off a 3-1 defeat themselves. They lost to FC Pride. Ben Bella was the lone goal scorer. They also had some referee trouble in that match. Both Leonardo Velazquez and Sam Marchi were double booked in that game. They received their second yellow card together in the 87th minute. So a very short bench for this Geo Lions squad this evening. Awkward touch from Kaup. Throwing on the near side. That's Samame. Laclafie tries to flick on Lorenzo. Torrent clearing the danger. Ben Bella, the captain on the far side, loses possession to Ronaldo Lopez. There's Lasso in the middle. Lecomte turns. Diaz at midfield. No pressure. Diaz just got to dance in the middle there and keeping possession for the Torrent. Steinwasser on the wing. He plays the ball up to Ronaldo Lopez. He cuts back. Splits two teammates. Cowling back upfield looking for Laclafie. Cockings takes away that chance of a run. Umar to throw it on the far side. Not only plays for his head coach Carlos Reyes in the summer, but is at Prairie State College as well. Ray has a decorated few years at the helm. He's the only PSC head coach to win a national title. Comp touches up to the captain, LeCompte. Diaz to Lasso. Right foot touch. Can't find Vaughn. Kaup on this near wing. He works upfield. Sliding there and making the tackle. Gabriel Rodriguez gets in the way. It was a free kick, so Kaup and Steinwasser quickly get the ball back into play. Steinwasser sets up for a big switch. Instead, just drops it. Lasso on the far side, beating Umar with speed. He works in toward the 18, right foot touch. Lasso with a ball move. It's cleared out initially by Rodriguez. Shot from LeCompte. High and right. Echeverry Cruz in between the pipes for Geo's Lions tonight. He's a keeper at Friends University. Gave up 4 goals and had 9 saves in his 6 appearances last season. Ball on the floor. Steinwasser recovers for the Torrent. Tries to play quickly to Vaughn. It's deflected. We're going to get a whistle and a foul. Shibata sticking out that leg and clipping the Torrent attacker. Lasso and Rangel to send in the set piece. Lasso feints, in from Rangel, over to the back post. Gio Diaz's header is saved. Ball still within the 18 for the Torrent. Played back to Kaup. JJ Espinoza swings it to Steinwasser. Right foot entry, Vaughn tries to touch it to Ronaldo Lopez. Cockings heads it back into a dangerous area. Lasso can't corral it. Echeverry Cruz tested early and he prevails on the set piece. He looked very impressive in warm-ups. Those goalkeeper practice sessions are very dynamic. A lot of moving around. There's Rangel. Over to Espinoza. Umar providing pressure from behind. Switched upfield. Kaup corrals it, facing 2-man pressure. That's Lasso. Flicked up to LeCompte. He's at midfield. Tries to switch long ball to Ronaldo Lopez. He got a late start on it. Cannot recover. Torrent keeping possession in the box with the captain. 1-2 ball with Lorenzo and Umar. Umar's going to settle. He switches upfield. Cleared away by Rangel. Still in play. This one flicked on. LeCompte wins possession back for the Torrent. Cockings had that second half brace for the Torrent in the loss on Monday. Both his goals came from making screaming runs from the back line into the box. He was on the receiving end of a couple crosses. Here's Ronaldo Lopez. He picks up speed, works left. Takes a shot. It's off the shoulder of Gabriel Rodriguez. Ball still free. Kaup playing it in. Gio Diaz off the head. No one on the receiving end of his flick. No score, 8 minutes in. A real good chance for the Torrent off a set piece, but an impressive save from Echeverry Cruz. Samame will throw it in again. He's from Higashide Hanjo Saitama, Japan. Playing college at Parkland College. Appeared in 16 games last season, 3 goals, 2 assists. Samame will get to throw it in on the opposite end of midfield. Right next to his head coach, Carlos Reyes. Settled by Lorenzo. Possession back with the Torrent. That's Kaup to Cockings. Rangel on the far side, Lasso. He works inside. Flipping fields to his center back. Cockings up to Kaup. He's made a lot of attacking runs. Tries to make a move inside on Samame. He still holds on to it. Drops it down Ronaldo Lopez. Carabayas Cowling cleaning it up defensively for the Lions. These Torrent wingbacks have worked their way into the offense. Kaup's been all over the field already in the first 10 minutes. Playing that right back spot, but he was over in left wing as well. Samame on this near side, light pressure Ronaldo Lopez, who tries to make a stab. Gio's Lions struggling to move it toward midfield, played back to Carabayas Cowling. Umar's the far wing back. Up to Hugo Lorenzo. Just finished his collegiate career at Purdue Northwest. Was a former All-American. Gio Diaz for the Torrent. Gets a through ball. That's Lasso. Was too quick for it and hit the deck. Contact made by Gabriel Rodriguez. Lasso still on the turf. He is on his feet, jersey over his nose. Torrent will be down to 10 men for a moment before he returns. It's good for player safety that he gets checked out before returning. All seems to be okay. Lasso pointing to his right forehead. Quick concussion test. He's all good. Your eyes follow my finger? Great. You're all clear. He'll check in at the next dead ball. In the meantime, Torrent with 10 men. Samame That's Shibata. A late entry to this roster for the game. Electrifying goal scorer at Friends University. Hugo Lorenzo with the right foot. Can't connect with Shibata. Kaup runs it all the way across the end line. It'll be a goal kick for the Torrent. Gabriel Greenfield in the pink goalie jersey for Milwaukee tonight. From Rio, Brazil, it's his second season with the Torrent. Also getting playing time with the Milwaukee Wave downtown. Long cross up from J.J. Espinoza over the head of Vaughn. Umar works up toward midfield. Lasso back on the pitch. Torrent return to full strength. Almost felt like a 2-minute minor penalty. He's got it here. We get a whistle. Free kick coming for the Torrent. The Torrent are no stranger to physicality. Monday's match against Wisconsin Conquerors was quite chippy. This looks to be the same. Gabriel Rodriguez at center back. Light pressure from Vaughn. Drops to his keeper. Everyone content with standing still. 14.5 minutes played. Lopez 1-2 with Lecomte. Steinwasser in the middle. Left foot switch upfield. There goes Rangel. He works inside the 18, down toward the 6-yard box. Cross in the middle. Echeverry Cruz gobbles it up. He was looking for Lecomte, who made that run from the middle. Great goalkeeping from the man in red. Gio's Lions in possession. Here's Shibata. Cocking sends it all the way back to the keeper. You got to wonder if he thinks that one of those is just going to slip through a goalie's hands. Ronaldo Lopez works left. Run from Lasso. Feet behind the ball. Lopez, his shot. Gotten away by Echeverry Cruz. Swiped at it with the left hand. Vaughn couldn't clean it up. The Torrent really flirting with a goal in the early minutes here. But Echeverry Cruz standing in the way. Torrent throwing the far side. Gio Diaz quickly into Ronaldo Lopez. The referee puts that run to a halt. Still with Diaz. He's flicked on. Works inside the box. Cross back, deflected into the goal! An own goal from Gio's Lions leads to an early score for the Torrent. They were knocking on the door, and Carabayas Cowling lets them in. An unfortunate error gives the Torrent the early lead. It's giving flashbacks in a way to the U.S. men's match last night, their first of the World Cup. The U.S. got their 4-1 victory started with an own goal. Geo's Lions got to reset. They still look a little shaken up from giving up that mistake. Nearly lost possession on their back line.
Your first FC Milwaukee Torrent goal is scored as an own goal.
Diaz can't get it into Vaung. He's battling with Carabayas Cowling. A lot of jersey pulling. Carabayas Cowling can't clear it away. Vaung deflects for a throw. We'll redo it on that far side. Lackleffe and Cockings battling. Cockings throws him down. That's an easy whistle for the referee on the far side. Lackleffe wearing the pink captain's band for Geo's Lions. Just graduated from St. Thomas University up in Minnesota. Second team All-Summit League last season. He started in all 17 games for the Tommies. Found the back of the net 6 times. Greenfield catches the set piece over his center back. Torrent keep possession. Headed by Lecomte. That's flicked on for Vaung. He's still chasing it. Cleared by Echeverry Cruz. Gio Diaz credited with the goal, even though it was conceded by the Geo Lion defense. Lasso running around in the middle. Espinoza battling with Lackleffe. Swim move doesn't free the ball. Espinoza up the line to Kaup. A little too much mustard for the wingback. Goal kick coming. Torrent marking up defensively. Still a free ball. Off the dome of Cockings. Settled for Geo's Lions. There's Shibata. Can't beat 2 defenders. Lecomte and Ronaldo Lopez. Double trouble. Vaung trying to pry it free. Still with the Torrent. Lecomte shoves Gabriel Rodriguez to the floor. Geo's Lions free kick. There just must be something about Chicago and Milwaukee rivalries, with the chippiness and the physicality. Samame on the wing, battling Vaung. Shibata facing pressure from 3 defenders, has to send it back to his center back. This one played up for Lackleffe. Too strong a throw coming for the Torrent. .22 minutes played, 1-0 Milwaukee. An own goal conceded by the Geo Lion defense is what separates these two. Lecomte in the middle. He works out toward midfield. Long ball set up for Ronaldo Lopez. Tries to get past Samame. Fakes the first pass, drops to Kaup. He's on the touchline. Back with the winger Lopez. Steinwasser inside the 20. Long ball switched. Fields. A goal kick coming. Rangel tried to locate Lasso at the back post. Must have been deflected on the way. Torrent are going to have a corner. Rangel to send it in. He has lasso short if he wants. Four in the box for Milwaukee. Sent in by Rangel. Off the head of Gio Diaz, who flew into the box. It's still within the 18. Locklefee taking it away. Lopez tries to win possession back for the Torrent, and he can't. Shamame's had his fair share of throw-ins. Another to Locklefee. Tries to flick on Morales. This is Lasso. Steinwasser creeps inside. Vaughn played it back to him. Too strong of a touch. Ninov in the middle. Gabriel Rodriguez up for Locklefee. Strong contact from Kaup, who hip checks the forward. Locklefee still on his back. Captain helping up Captain. Holding that left shoulder. Locklefee shaking it off. Working back upfield. Play resuming. 1-0 Torrent, 25 minutes in. Echeverry Cruz out at the 25. High positioning for a keeper. An aggressive on-ball look for the team. Down. Nice flick onto Hugo Lorenzo. He gets into the box. Trying to cross in. JJ Espinoza slides and clears the danger. An impressive move from the center back. He's got it now at the 25. That's up to Ronaldo Lopez. Inside a triangle of defenders. Tries to send Vaughn up. It's cleared away by Echeverry Cruz. Count to throw on the near sideline. Long toss to Vaughn. Tried to play on Lopez. Poor communication between the two. Shibata works up toward midfield at the 36. He leaves it off for Lopez. Cockings gets in the way. Ninov up to Shibata. He's looking for a couple teammates. Reverses his tracks back to the midline. Long ball sent up Ben Bella, the team's leading scorer. Works inside. Cut off jersey is an interesting look. He was looking for a foul, none given. Gio Diaz in the middle. Up to Vaughn, who didn't make a run for him. Torrent have not had good eyeball contracts the last couple minutes. There have been some good opportunities for some downfield runs. JJ Espinoza lets it go out close to the near corner. Goal kick for Gabe Greenfield. Greenfield and Steinwasser talk strategy before a quick flick to the midfielder. Steinwasser has spent most of his time this season directing these guys as a player coach. He gets to lace them up today. Former midfielder at University of Indy. Plays with the Milwaukee Wave as well. Gabe Rodriguez inches upfield. Vaughn denies him the first time. Second gets up to Lorenzo. Ben Bella tries to flick Shibata. Awkward touch. Lopez looking at his options. High throw upfield to Vaughn. Deflected away by Rodriguez. Kaup all the way back to Cockings. He plays catch with Espinoza. Diaz turns upfield, works to the far sideline. Lasso up to Rangel. Trying to play in Lasso. Corner coming for the Torrent. Lorenzo, the last touch. Lasso with a right foot entry on the far side. Diaz stands about 6 feet from him. 4 in the box for the Torrent. Infield entry to the 6-yard box. Kaup got a good head on it just above the bar. Still 1-0 Torrent. 30 minutes down in this first half. Steinwasser collides with his teammate Lasso. Boys in blue still have possession with Ronaldo Lopez. LeCompte across midfield, finds Kaup on the outside. Works his way toward the center with his left. Retreat pass to Espinoza, pressure from 2 defenders in black. This time it's Greenfield working upfield. He's at the 35. Good half a football field away from his goal. Torrent patient with it in possession along that back line. Steinwasser, pressure on his back. LeCompte tries to turn upfield. The initial pass deflected. He keeps it alive. Lorenzo clears. Espinoza settles. Diaz amongst 3 defenders. That's Kaup again. Pass inside Rangel. Switches fields, intercepted by Umar. Counterattack for Gio's Lions. Shibata across midfield. LeCompte chasing him down. Working back toward the 50-yard line. Samame and Diaz get tied up on the near side. It'll be a foul on Gio. He comes up a little tense as well. Holding his left hand. Shibata reverses to Gabriel Rodriguez. It's Echeverry Cruz playing out past the 35. Both goalkeepers have found ways to inch themselves up the pitch in this first half. Steinwasser to Vaughn. Can't get a turnaround. Carabayas Cowling, who fouls him from behind. Rangel switches fields. Vaughn off to the races. Carabayas Cowling shielding the ball before it's scooped by Echeverry Cruz. Shamame near touchline. Both sides willing to play possession slow. Long switch up to Labata. Cleared away by Espinoza. Ben Bella will throw in from the near side. He's a hat trick hero. He's picked up one in CSC play so far this season and had 2 last year at Florida Memorial U. Shmame up to Lackliffe. JJ Espinoza with another slide. Diaz across midfield. Tries to shake 2 defenders. Drops it to Kaup. Cockings across the stripe. Taken away Carabias Cowling. Lions look to run. There's Ben Bella on the left side. Patient outside the 18. Fakes the first cross. 2 defenders taking care of Ben Bella. Drops Shibata. Geo's Lions still not inside that yellow box. Cross inside. Lackliffe flicks to the back post. Nobody home but Gabriel Greenfield. It was Lorenzo playing that far wing. He was not in the right position to receive the pass. Gio Diaz swings Kaup. Can't get a quick entry to Ronaldo Lopez. Once we retrieve the ball, it'll be a Torrent throw from the 45. Kaup upfield to Vaung. Defended tightly by Rodriguez. Picks up a second in Shimame. Vaung trying to beat both of them. We get a foul. Vaung and Rodriguez trying to beat each other with their centers of gravity, and Vaung took down the center back.
Torrent fans, let's hear for our incredible Silver All-Star sponsors who help make game day happen. A huge thank you to Wisconsin Harley-Davidson, Volcano
Cross too high for Lackliffe. He settles it. Defended by Kaup. Hits the floor while trying to play it back in the middle. Recovered by Ninov. Some played upfield Morales. Can't get the switch to Shibata. Shimame flicks it forward. Ben Bella looking at his options. Quick pass Lackliffe. Takes his place on an overlap. Lackliffe working down the sideline on Kaup. Deflected behind the end line. It will be a corner kick for Geo's Lions. Left foot entry from Ben Bella. Most corners you see taken from the left side of the flag. Working back in toward infield. Ben Bella choosing the end line. Sends it in, back post, headed away. JJ Espinoza clears it. Morales flicks far side. Diverted by Kaup. Lasso and Umar battling on the far sideline. Played all the way back to Greenfield. Vaung to Lasso. Again with Vaung. He works up into the attack. with a double move past Carabias Carling. He's just inside the 18. Switches, left foot strike, can't find Lopez. Patient and poised, deciding between shot and cross. Went with the option on a potential finish by Lopez. The two just couldn't connect. Espinoza holds it at midfield. He still has it at the 40. Gio Diaz across the line. Torrent just playing pass. Comfortable with slowly moving it up the pitch. This Torrent formation is very fluid. We've seen Cow play on this near side and transition to the far. Steinwasser, who started in the middle, has worked toward this outside back. Vong in the middle. Gets past his first defender, Rodriguez. But his touch finds the feet of Shamame. A foul on the far side. Lasso gets tied up with Shibata. Rodriguez up, intercepted by Steinwasser. Counterattack for the Torrent. Rodriguez slows the push. Scooped inside the 18 by Greenfield. Cocking's on the out route. That's Lasso. Awkward touch from LeCompte. Cockings doesn't compound the mistake. Gio Diaz near side. He works inside and upfield. Still has it on his feet with the left foot. Goes against the cross. Takes a shot. Another big save by Echeverry Cruz. Torrent still with a chance. Lasso and Umar battling. Crosses far side. Deflected out by Lopez. LeCompte trying to keep the attack alive. Makes the defender. Shot with the right foot. It's knocked out of bounds. Goal kick coming. You never know who it'll pinball off of inside the box. It was Vong in between two defenders as LeCompte played it into the keeper. What could have been another dangerous situation for Gio's Lions ends with that goal kick. Locklefee near midfield. Switches play near side. Hugo Lorenzo. The overlapper is Ben Bella. It's the team's leading goal scorer with it outside. Drops into the box, Lorenzo. Flips it behind his back. Deflected off of J.J. Espinoza. Another corner coming for Gio's Lions. Into the last 3 minutes of regular time in this first half. I can't imagine there will be much added on at the end of the first frame. Not a whole lot of stoppage. Ben Bella into the box, headed out by the Torrent defense. Umar trying to play it back in. Spear kicked away by Gio Diaz. Shibata settles it inside the 18. Tries to flick it back to Ben Bella, who's in his own little world on this near wing. There is a little discourse between the two teammates. Neither sure where they thought that ball should have gone. Lasso far side, flips it in the middle, Lecomte. High arching pass to Espinoza. Steinwasser in the middle, awkward first touch. That's how he loses possession. Lorenzo facing two defenders, gets it in the legs of Kaup, but it finds Espinoza. Rangel switches fields on the far side. Ronaldo Lopez and Gabriel Rodriguez sprinting after it. It's knocked out of bounds by Rodriguez. He'll get a second to replace his shoe. Might want to double knot it this time. Rangel played the throw in too early. This time he's allowed to. Into Vaughn. Reset with Rangel. Free ball in the middle. Taken away by Geo's Lions. Here's Ben Bella. Kaup fastly on his back. He takes it away. Shamame on the near side. 1 minute of added time in this first half. Lorenzo trying to get the last blow before the break. Kaup takes him down. A sweep of the leg from behind. Lorenzo fell on his butt. Set piece coming for Geo's Lions. Lockliffe is arguing the whistle should lead to more. His case not settled the way he would like. Ball put in the box, flicked on off the head of Carabayas Cowling. Greenfield cleans it up. Long throw up to Vaughn. He has it on the left wing, works back. Number 9, Umar, taking on number 9 in Vaughn. Steinwasser just outside the 18. Plays it back, Ronaldo Lopez. Entry headed away by Carabayas Cowling. Rangel settles. Up to Lecomte. Carabayas Cowling shielding. He and Lecomte twist for it on the end line. A whistle from the referee. He says the ball was played out of bounds. A goal kick for Geo's Lions. Likely the last action of the first half. And that will do it. We don't even get the goal kick. Torrent with a 1-0 lead at the break. It was an own goal from Carabayas Cowling that let the Torrent in the door and have them with the advantage at halftime. We will take a break and return to Hart Park, where the Torrent look to secure 3 points and move closer to Geo's Lions in the standings when we return. Welcome back to Hart Park. Second half of action between the Milwaukee Torrent and Geo's Lions SC Chicago, just moments away. Recapping the first half, it was a very slow-paced first half. Both sides content with holding possession, trying to create things the more balanced build-up way. But it was the Torrent who were able to get the goal in the first half from help from Carabia's cowling on Geo's Lions SC. He deflected it into the goal. It was an own goal for the Torrent. And they have the 1-0 lead at half. 3 points would be huge for both teams. Geo's Lions looking to be just 1 point shy of FC Pride and Michigan Rangers at the top. Meanwhile, the Torrent getting 3 points would lead to them being tied with Geo's Lions in the point total. They're still short a couple in goal differential, but there is another half of soccer to be played where that can be made up as well. No changes made for the Torrent at the break. Looks to be the same case for Geo's Lions as well. The Torrent will stay home next weekend. They host FC Pride, one of those two squads at the top of the table on Saturday at Hart Park. Geo's Lions head back home and welcome Southern Indiana Guardians FC to the Chicago area. A team that is still looking for their first point this season. 0-0-6 at the bottom of the table. Geo's Lions making their way back onto the pitch. Carlos Reyes calling his squad over. A few last words of encouragement before we are back in play. This Geo's Lions team struggled to get anything going offensively in the first half. They had a few corners, a few counterattack opportunities, but credit the Torrent defense. Malik Cockings and JJ Espinoza did a lot of yeoman's work in that first half for the Torrent backline, cleaning up all of the chances that the visiting squad had. Echeverry Cruz doing his last adjustments at the Geo Lions bench before heading back between the woodwork. He had an impressive first half. While the goal that was given up wasn't necessarily one that got past him based on finesse or the initial shot, he made some fantastic saves on Torrent set pieces. Torrent still lining up with the two wingers, three in the midfield, and Gabe Vowing up top. We've seen a lot of fluidity and freedom for this Torrent side in this match. Brendan Kaup has worked around just about every corner of the pitch. Same with Javier Steinwasser on the back side. Playing more of a center half role. He'll work in between the defense as Kaup and Rangel work upfield. Here we go, second half just about to get underway. We are back in play. Opening kick played back to Steinwasser. Here's LeCompte in the middle. Dropped for JJ Espinoza, one of the key defenders in this match for the Torrent. He's gotten in the way of a lot of attacking chances. Rangel up the field, DeLasso on this near side. Samame got the head start on the sprint toward the loose ball and cleans it up. A dangerous cross back to Echeverry Cruz. It did go out on the end line. Torrent get a corner on a very poor pass from Gio's Lions. Yeah, Echeverry Cruz just kind of watched it go along the end line. I think he must have thought it was going to stay in a little longer than it did. Torrent with a great opportunity to add to their lead moments into the second half. Rangel sends it in. High lofted ball toward the middle. Headed by Espinoza, just out on the right side. It trickled past that near post. We'll do it again. We have a defender down for Gio's Lions as well. Carabayas Cowling was on the turf. He is okay, back on his feet, looking to defend this second corner. Rangel sends it in again. This one lofted to the back post, off the head of Cockings. Played off of a head of a defender as well. We get a whistle on the attempt. Shot upfield by Echeverry Cruz, settled down by Diaz. Lecomte drops it to Kaup. He's hounded by Umar, forcing the ball back to the keeper Greenfield. Steinwasser gives a free ball back to Gio's Lions, settled by Cockings. Gio Diaz upfield on the far side. Dances into the middle. Two-man game with Lecomte. Rangel tries to flick it upfield. Torrent settled possession. Lasso on the near touchline. Has a runner in Rangel. Tries to find him. It's deflected by Morales. Throw-in's going to come back toward the 40. Ref says he's good at about the 36. Switch fields to Espinoza. He goes up to Ronaldo Lopez. Double move, gets past his defender. Trying to shake off Umar, who catches up to him and steals possession. Lazy pass from Shabita. Torrent on the attack. Kaup centers to Lasso. Danger cleared by Shamame. Espinoza lets it go out of bounds. Torrent throw. This Gio's Lions team applying a lot more pressure. They're not letting the Torrent get any pass easy to start this second half. This is Lasso. Upfield switch to the runner Rangel. He works down the sideline. Crossed into the 18. Centered and cleared. Carabayas Cowling. That was nearly a second own goal for the center back. It's a tough day at the office if you pick up two of those, let alone one. Torrent will have another corner. Same side Rangel hit 2 moments ago. This time he goes short. Ronaldo Lopez. Left foot strike. Just left and quite high of the net. Nearly a field goal for the winger. Steinwasser gets involved in the offense. He wins the ball back for the Torrent. Works down to the end line. Splits defenders. Hits the floor. a whistle and a foul. The referee saying the ball went out of bounds on the near sideline. It looked like it stayed in to me. Granted, the Torrent were gifted a throw-in in the first few minutes of the game that probably shouldn't have been theirs, so ref making things even. He's also laying down the law with Cockings near midfield. And we played a lot tighter in the second half from what it sounds like. Locklefee works in toward the circle. He's inside the box. Right foot strike. Way off the mark. Cocking still having words with the official. That'll be an interesting relationship to follow through this second half. Short goal kick into Steinwasser. LeCompte comes to assist in the possession. Espinoza, the far wing back. Short to LeCompte. He faces pressure from Locklefee. Shibata upfield. On to Shamame making a run from the backside. He flicks it out, Ben Bella. He attracts two defenders, Geo's Lions leading scorer. Now 3. Morales on the sideline, Ben Bella. Knocked out of bounds, possession gonna stay with the visiting side. We're gonna get a switch on the throw, and they're gonna call it an illegal throw. Rangel to toss it in on the near sideline. He's a recent addition to this Torrent side. Just finished up at Bethel University. Spent 3 years prior at Carey. Cockings in the back line. Lorenzo trying to make it difficult. Greenfield up to Diaz. Big switch upfield off the melon of Morales. Hugo Lorenzo receives at midfield. Former GLIAC Offensive Player of the Year with Purdue Northwest. Cross from Umar. Off the leg of Kaup. Shibata works to play it back in. Flips on over to the far post. Shamame can't outrun Greenfield. Morales winning possessions back for Geo's Lions. He swings across in the box, well over the head of Lorenzo. Certainly still in a poor area for the Torrent defense. It's Steinwasser getting it out of space. Torrent on the counterattack with Vaung. He's too quick for the ball. All 3 players hit the floor. Still with Ronaldo Lopez. Left foot shot deflected by Echeverry Cruz out of bounds. No foul on the Geo Lions defender. It was Shibata and Carabayas crawling back there. All 3 players, including Vaung, hit the turf. Vaung's still slow to get up. Gabriel Rodriguez is the first to enter the book on the Geo Lion defense.
Yellow card, Geo's Lions, SC Chicago.
Corner coming for the Torrent on the near side. Lasso sends it in. Low entry off the head of Carabias Cowling. Switched upfield by Locklefee. Lorenzo off to the races. He's got Bembella trailing, working toward the middle. Finds the winger on the overlap. He'll send it in off the dome of Cockings. Still a chance for Geo's Lions. Umar tees it up. Steinwasser clears it. LeCompte plays back to Cockings. Now Espinoza on the far side. We're going to get a couple substitutions at this next dead ball. Jude Tosh will check in for the Torrent. Jonathan Rodriguez is on the line for Geo's Lions, along with Nikola Dimitrijevic. Subbing off for Geo's Lions, Eric Morales and Christoph Ninov.
And coming out for FC Milwaukee Torrent, number 11, Jude Tosh.
Jude Tosh replacing Javier Steinwasser. Yeah, he's moving a little gingerly back toward the Torrent bench. Tosh was a nice spark plug on Monday in the loss to Wisconsin Conquerors. He'll be attending UW-Madison next year. Rangel with an entry, trying to find Tosh on the backside of the 6-yard box. Cleared away by Geo's Lions. Lorenzo off to the counterattack. Gio Diaz with all force trying to catch up to him. Lorenzo still got it. Swiped away by Espinoza. He's made a number of sliding stops from that back line this evening. He's done a great job in stopping the counterattack. Shibata retreats to Echeverry Cruz. Gabe Rodriguez playing on a yellow, loses it out of bounds. Couldn't get a clean first touch. Cobb the throw upfield to Tosh. He hits the floor. They're going to give a foul to Rodriguez, who clipped the midfielder. Torrent moving quickly. Diaz out to Rangel. Upfield to Lasso. Works one-on-one against Shamame. Breaks inside toward the end line. Retreats just outside the 18. Pumps on a cross once. Still works on that end line. Plays it back inside. It's going to be a goal kick. Lasso dribbled it across that yellow line. Shibata started this game at midfield, but has found himself playing a more defensive role. He gets the play started for Geo's Lions. Lorenzo on the far sideline. Stepped by Kaup. Played all the way back to Greenfield, up to Diaz. Torrent working upfield with Rangel. Cross too heavy for Lasso. Dimitrijevic getting his first touch of the evening. Subbed on moments ago. Shibata holds possession. known for his goal-scoring ability at Friends University. Free kick coming for the Torrent. Tosh once again awarded with it. LeCompte quick to Diaz. To Lasso on the wing. He didn't realize Shamame was on his backside, forcing a Torrent throw. Cocking spins around Lockleafy. They've been going at it all night. Lasso tries to find Tosh on the entry, headed away by Carabias Cowling. Espinoza with another slide tackle, pushing the ball upfield. Throw coming for Geo's Lions. Rodriguez works up the pitch. Lorenzo tries to flick on Umar. Awkward touch for the midfielder. Rodriguez stabs at Lasso, still held by the Torrent. Greenfield at the 25. Back with JJ Espinoza. A lot of action on the train tracks to our left. Crawling over to Rodriguez. Played upfield. Taken away by Lopez. Too heavy of a touch. It's a Geo Lions throw. But Lopez breaking up the possession. Torrent getting ready to make another substitution. Umar on the far wing. He drops it down to Rodriguez. Bembella tries to work upfield. We get a whistle. Shibata on the back line. Now Shamame. Fighting with Lasso. Torrent throw. Felix Heweiler is going to check in for the Torrent. Ronaldo Lopez's night ends early.
Coming out for the Torrent, number 14, Felix Heweiler.
Heweiler has 5 goals for the Torrent this season. The junior at UWM, couple braces, and then an overtime winner in the Wisconsin Cup quarterfinal. Tosh settles for the Torrent. Gets hit on his backside by Rodriguez. That's an easy call for the official. Tosh has been on the receiving end of a lot of force since he's checked in. Rodriguez still trying to plead his case with the official. That was a clear clip from the backside. Tosh goes upfield. There's Vaughn making the run. He still keeps it in play, battling with Rodriguez. Both players on their knees. Rodriguez comes up the victor. Heweiler applying pressure with those fresh legs. Can't force a very high potential cost mistake on that backside. Free ball in the middle. Settled by Rangel. Lockleafy lunges in. to try and win possession. Free kick awarded. .66 minutes played, still 1-0 Torrent. The lone goal coming off of an own goal from the Geo Lions defense. Rangel and Benbella battling. He tries to take on Shamame. Lorenzo in the middle, plays upfield, Dimitrijevic. Finds a cross with Umar. Another whistle. Lecomte, the captain, yelling at his Torrent squad to liven up after he committed the foul.
Yellow card, FC Milwaukee Torrent, number 45.
Cockings enters the book.
45 Cockings.
We've seen the ref let him play. He's now giving out bookings in the second half following a very physical first frame. He was pretty adamant at the start of this second half that no more was going to be allowed. It's certainly holding true with his 2 cards given out. Cockings and Gabriel Rodriguez, the 2 in the book. Benbella up to Lockleafy, tries to flip it around. We get a penalty. A handball by J.J. Espinoza. He was in the wrong place at the wrong time. He can't believe it.
Handball, FC Milwaukee Torrent, number 3, J.J. Espinoza.
He and Lockleafy were do-si-doing in the box. It was the forward who tried to flick it over his head on goal, and it caught the forearm of the defender who's done such a good job for that Torrent back line this evening. It'll be Lockleafy to take the penalty from La Croix, France. Just graduated from St. Thomas, Minnesota. Forward steps up. Right foot kick. He scores! The penalty successful. And now this match really feels like it's evened out. An unfortunate mistake for Garabayas. Crowling gave the Torrent their goal, and it was a similar fashion for J.J. Espinoza, whose forearm gave Lockleafy and the Geo Lions the penalty and the execution on the finish from the forward. It's his 5th goal of the season for Geo's Lions. Lecomte goes upfield to Tosh. Headed on for Heweiler. He steps in. His shot too wide. It was Tosh on the run, and his chip shot not on target. Goal kick quickly into Shibata. Heweiler applying pressure. This match picking up speed right in front of our eyes. Geos can't work it upfield, deflected off a Torrent attacker. Heweiler and Tosh making that number on the barometer increase. Lorenzo in midfield, breaks his first defender, now 2. Played on to Benbella. Up to the goal scorer, Lockleafy. He works inside the 35. Shamame takes space as a false back. He creeps up into the 18. Double move to his right. Greenfield leaves his post and scoops up the loose ball. Espinoza up to Tosh. He's played back up by Vaughn. Run by Heweiler. He works inside the right side of the 18. Stops inside the 6. Plays the ball back to the middle. Shibata gets it out of the box. Heweiler was looking for Tosh. On the other side, it's Lorenzo. He hits the turf. No whistle. He tripped over the ball. Espinoza and Cockings defending for the Torrent. Lasso up the near side. Light pressure Rodriguez. Now he closes in for a tackle. Can't connect. Here's Tosh. Left foot just left of the post. Corner for the Torrent. Tosh with an excellent run in between defenders. And the best chance the Torrent have had this second half. Results in Lasso's right foot entry from this near corner. High speed on the cross. Nobody home to the right of the back post. Goal kick coming. Torrent making 2 changes before this goal kick. Taylor Pill and Daniel Thaw enter.
Coming out for the tour, number 4, Taylor Pill, and number 30, Daniel Thaw.
Gio Diaz's night is over. Along with Rodrigo Lasso. Thaw moves into the midfield. Pill dropping back as a center defensive mid. Pill's been around this program for a while. Thaw just getting started. Into the 73rd minute. We're all tied up at 1. Umar wins the tie-up in midfield. He races up the pitch. Pass up to Shimame. Can't find Umar on the return. Taken care of by Espinoza. Shibata at the 40. Heweiler closing. Forcing a change in hands. That one off the hand of Rodriguez. Free kick for the Torrent. Torrent have gone quickly on their free kicks. Rangel taking his time with this one. Hands it off to Cockings. He goes upfield. Heweiler a step behind that pass. Cleared by Caraballas Cowling. Cockings gets it back. Stepping in front. Now Thaw on the near side. One-on-one with Shimame. Picks up a second defender, Lockleafy. Swung far side, Kaup. He gets taken down by Umar. A whistle as well on top of it. Here's Rangel. Works down to Thaw. Thaw drops back to Pill. Pill creeps upfield, finds a runner, Rangel. Defended by Shimame. Throw in coming for the Torrent just outside the 18. Rangel tries to enter into the box. Deflected away by Dimitrijevic. Lockleafy on the near side. Runner in Ben Bella. Finds him on the outside. Cockings trying to chase after him. It's knocked out of bounds. Throw coming for Gio's Lions. Both sides have ramped up in pace since the equalizer from Lockleafy. There's a sense of urgency amongst the 22 on the pitch. Counterattack potential for the Torrent. Heweiler and Tosh. We get a whistle on Heweiler's through ball. Yellow card to Dimitrijevic, who was pulling on Heweiler's jersey from behind.
Yellow card, Geo's Lions, SC Chicago, number 17, Dimitrijevic. Yellow card, Lions, 17, Dimitrijevic.
Pill and Rangel set up next to each other for this free kick. It's another one where the Torrent won't move quickly. They'll be patient in trying to set something up inside the box. Rangel left alone with the ball. One-man wall in Lochleafy. The left foot entry over to the far post. Knocked down, played back in by Espinoza. No clear chance for the Torrent. Pill and Lorenzo battle for it. Still up in the air. Finally settled for Pill. He gets an awkward touch and recovers. Tosh flicks to Vaung. Back outside. Torrent still moving upfield. Marlon Perez on that far side. Cross back toward the middle. Shamame heads away. Played back into Thaw by Tosh. Still not been knocked down. Rangel onto Tosh. A good step by Shibata. The through ball to Heweiler unsuccessful. Throw coming for Geo's Lions. Another Torrent substitution. Youssef Amdani is going to check in. Gabe Vaung heads to the bench. Amdani replacing Vaung on the far wing. Echeverry Cruz upfield. Off the shoulder of Cockings. Geo's Lions throw. Closing in on 10 minutes of regular time remaining. We get into the 79th. Rangel flicks Thaw. Sends it upfield and out of bounds. He's upset about that poor touch. There's been a lot more energy these last 25 minutes of play. Lochleafy tied the game up from the penalty spot after a J.J. Espinoza handball. Both teams really want these 3 points. A chance to move up the standings and be closer to the 2 with 13 at the top, FC Pride and Michigan Rangers. Long toss to LeCompte. He plays on Thaw, who gives it right back to the captain. Nice 1-2-man game. Slid out of bounds by Shibata. Rangel works with pace. Throwing upfield, Heweiler. Cross inside. Settled by Echeverry Cruz. Gabriel Rodriguez outside. He's playing on a yellow card. Certainly not showing any signs of slowing his aggression defensively, regardless of the booking. Pill with a slide. Winning possession for the Torrent. Tosh hits the floor. We get a whistle the second time around. Tosh has been the punching dummy in this second half. He has taken so many hits since entering. He's been on the receiving end of multiple fouls. Another free kick coming for the Torrent. Rangel to send it in again. Torrent attack lining up on the far post. Left foot entry. Over to the box. Echeverry Cruz saves it, but he stepped out of bounds. Corner for the Torrent. Maybe not. They called offsides on the initial kick. Our camera girl, Chloe, seen the call before we did. Lockleafy across midfield, defended by Pill. Drops to Rodriguez, who switches upfield Shamame. He sprints after it with Thaw. It's the Torrent man winning the race initially. Shamame gets possession back. He's on the end line. Slide from Cocking, still not cleared. Finally, Thaw forces a throw in. The captain, LeCompte, has his night finished. Graham Tosh, brother of Jude, checks in the midfield. This is Heweiler. He battles with Lockleafy. Whistle and a free kick. Lockleafy gets a yellow. He was grabbing Heweiler's arm the whole way, stopping that counterattack.
Yellow card, Geos Lions SC Chicago, number 23, Giannis Lockleafy. Yellow card, Lions, Lockleafy.
Rangel's had set-piece duties all this second half. High lofted ball toward the back post. Received by Amdani. Umar wins a one-on-one battle. Amdani still working for it, trying to get possession back. Umar touched it out of bounds. Torrent throw. Marlon Paris quickly into Graham Tosh. His first touch of the night. Torrent will do it again. On to Heweiler. He wins the battle. Can't cross it in. Off the shin of Dimitrijevic. Corner for the Torrent. Dimitrijevic gets up gingerly. Works back into the defense. Rangel will send it in. Cluster of players at the top of the 18, just inside the circle. Lot of motion, low entry. Punched away by Echeverry Cruz. He has done so well in tending the net off of the set pieces today. He stopped a header and a cross in the first half and is able to use both hands like a Superman pose to clear the danger this time. Throw for Geo's Lions. 5 minutes of regular time remain. Lockleafy works toward the near side. Speeds through two defenders. Tees up for a shot. Deflected by Tosh. Tyler Howard urging his players to apply pressure upfield. In the back line, Carabias Cowling. He's responsible for the Torrent goal in the first half. Gabriel Rodriguez will send it in on the far side. Umar back to his defender. Unsuccessful flick from Lorenzo. Geo's Lions slowly inch up field, earning throw-ins farther up the pitch. Lockleafy tries to flick over Cockings. He is denied entry. Shot from Ben Bella goes out of bounds. It was off a Torrent defender. Corner for Geo's Lions. They move quickly with Lorenzo. He flicks back to Ben Bella. Left foot cross. Greenfield can't scoop it initially. The Geo Lions attacker collided with Greenfield, which jarred the ball free. That is a whistle. It'll be a Torrent free kick. It was Lockleafy who tried to disrupt the save. Greenfield surveying his options. Keeper sends it upfield. Line drive. Up to the front line. Flicked on by Amdani. Heweiler plays it off his head. One-on-one with Carabias Cowling. We get a foul on Heweiler. He made contact from behind after having to play catch-up. Umar back to Lockleafy. Defended by 2. Dropped back to Rodriguez. Torrent still applying pressure on the back line. Howard still trying to get his team to move upfield. Thon Heweiler pressuring the goalkeeper. Shot upfield. Over the head of Perez. Settled by Lockleafy. He's inside the 20. Patiently waiting for someone to move into the box. It was over the head of Lorenzo. Greenfield's drop kick. Elevated by Shibata. He's got some hops for a defender. Karate kick on a second clear from Shibata. Jutosh in midfield. Rodriguez tackles and wins possession. Up to Ben Bella. Inside the right corner of the 18. Fools Cockings. It's Cockings winning possession back. Using his shoulder to create space. Goal kick for the Torrent. Cockings on one knee. He finally returns to his 2 feet. We get the final available sub for Geo's Lions.
Coming out for the Lions, number 25, Vuk Maric.
Vuk Maric replacing Hugo Lorenzo. The midfielder made a lot of runs in this game. He was very disruptive in that attacking third. Maric looking to replicate. Just a few minutes left in the match. Heweiler contacted by Shibata. A free kick for the Torrent. In similar fashion to Monday, it was several free kicks for the home side in the final minutes. Just Hail Marys. Trying to find somebody in the box with a chance to equalize against Wisconsin Conquerors. This time, they're looking to secure 3 points on a set piece.
4 minutes.
4 minutes of time added on at the end of the 90. Rangel back into the box. Far post. It was Tosh colliding with Echeverry Cruz. The ball went out of bounds. JJ Espinoza tried to get his noggin in there as well. It was deflected out by Geo's Lions. Corner for the Torrent. Rangel will send it in. Ball inside the flag on the right. Up to the front post. Heweiler. It's knocked in! Heweiler! He was the hero a month ago, and he could be the hero again tonight. The goal was called off. No one's really sure why. Steinwasser's arguing from the bench that Echeverry Cruz was not in a position to where him being contacted was an issue. Nonetheless, we play on at 1-0. Heweiler nearly had the leading goal for the Torrent, but it was called off on the corner kick. Lochlevy with a chance to take a shot of his own. He rips it left. Greenfield sends it up the pitch. Off the head of Kayabaya's Cowling. Cockings hits the floor. Torrent down a defender. Benbella with a shot. What a save by Greenfield. Caught it in between the mitts. Thaw on the near side. Slide from Shibata. Winning possession back. Umar drops it back to Shibata. He turns upfield. Too high for Benbella. Shamame continues to play this free ball. Finally settled for Perez. Amdani turns around his defender Rodriguez. Here come the Torrent. Inside the 18. Reaching out for it is Tosh. He can't get a foot on it. Echeverria Cruz to the rescue. Benbella near sideline. Rangel defending. Rangel sends it out of bounds. Can we see some last-minute magic? Lochlevy loses possession to Toss. Lochlevy takes him down from behind. Free kick for the Torrent. Up the sideline to Thaw. Karate kicked away by Shibata. And that is the final whistle. Loads of commotion in the final few minutes of time. The waters are settled. It's a 1-1 tie. Heweiler nearly had the winning goal on a corner kick, but it was called off.
Final score, FC Milwaukee Torrent 1.
The scoring was started back in the first half with the Torrent. An own goal by Karabayas Cowling put the Torrent on the board. And then in similar fashion, a Lochlevy kick went off the forearm of JJ Espinoza, awarding Geo's Lions with a penalty, which Lochlevy striped into the back of the net. And then just moments ago, Felix Heweiler thought he was the hero again, getting a potential game-winning goal on a corner kick. Instead, the refs whistled it off, and we end in the tie. Geo's Lions host Southern Indiana Guardians FC next Saturday back in Chicago. And the Torrent will welcome FC Pride next Saturday
at 6 p.m.
back here at Hart Park.
On behalf of FC Milwaukee Torrent, we want to thank each and every one of you for coming out and supporting the team tonight. Your energy and passion fuel our play.
Signing off from Wauwatosa, I am Trevor Hilson.
Our next home match.
This one ends in a tie, 1-1 between the Torrent and Geo Lions. We will see you on Saturday.